Today's Top 5 Tuesday is by popular request. By popular, I mean one person. The request was top 1 fish and chip shop in Whitby. And that is a bit daft because there's only 2 that we went to. Well, not in Whitby, in Robin Hood's Bay. We only went to 2, so that would be basically which one is the best. So I thought, why not do top 5 chip oils, chip shops, fish and chip shops, whatever you call them, that I have been to, and I can remember what the quality of the fish and chips is like and is worthy of being in the top 5. So number 5, probably Fish Box in Robin Hood's Bay. Decent quality. Not like mind-blowing, it's just a good fish and chips. It's what you expect. It's got a bit of an oily taste to it, and it committed kind of a cardinal sin in that the fish was absolutely tiny. Now, I always complain that the portion sizes are too big when I go to Chip Oil, but this was too small. It was a good half the size of what I usually expect from a Chip Oil. But it was pretty good other than that. So that was number 5. Number 4, I'm tempted to say the one round the corner from where I live. Not going to say where it is exactly because, you know. Again, decent. It still tastes kind of oily, but a little less oily than Fishbox does. Good size portions and a pretty good price as well. I do find sometimes chip oils are way overpriced. They're priced like gourmet food, and it's not. It's some fish that you've chucked in some batter. Yeah, it's nice. It's a big portion. Relatively quick as well. They don't tend to faff around unless there's a big queue. But then they just get on with it, and it's always the same 2 people. I think they must live there in the chip aisle. The same couple just running the place, and I'm pretty sure they've got a calendar from 2003 back there, and a massive wall that's just full of like business cards and flyers and stuff that look like they've been there again since 2003. Most of them are very sun bleached. So that's number 4. Number 3, I'm going to go with Fish Cottage in Robin Hood's Bay. The guy running it was really friendly. It was one of these where it's a little window in the side of a building, and you go up to the window and order, and then you wait outside for it. As it was nice and sunny outside, it was perfect for that. And yeah, again, a very good quality, nice. I mean, it was made with duck fat. I don't think that really contributed to the flavour, to be honest. Maybe it did, but it was very nice, and the portion was rather big. Not great price-wise, I don't think, but, you know, they made up for it by being very tasty. And they had a good selection of stuff. My wife got the seafood basket. It didn't come in a basket, but it was like a bit of a tapas, but imagine a tapas, but you got it from the chip oil. Yeah, interesting. Calamari and prawns and something else. There were a couple of other things. It was like just a selection box of random seafood bits. Rather nice. And again, not like a stupidly sized portion. It was a nice big portion, but it wasn't so big that it made you feel sick. And that's the problem that my number 4 choice has sometimes. Anyway, number 2. I'm not sure exactly what the name of the place is, but me and my dad have gone there in Scotland many times, and my dad will know exactly which one it is, and he may even put in the comments which one it is, because it's the one that serves whale and chips. And they also have glass bottle iron brew. Yeah, the reason why they call it whale and chips is just because you get this massive fish. It was this big! And yeah, it's really tasty. It's been several years since I last went, and I can still tell you that it's a really tasty fish and chips. Quality stuff, and it's in Scotland. So your seal of quality. Surprises me that it's not like double battered or something. They probably do battered Mars bar, thinking about it. May have to try that next time. But my number one is the one that's down the road from my parents. Again, too close for me to say exactly where it is, but you get the idea. Now, the thing with this place is, and I'm not sure if my other 4 use these, but I know that this one place does, and it brings it up several notches. Maris Piper potatoes. Oh. If you come across a chip oil that says it uses Maris Piper potatoes, go there, because they are just divine. The best potatoes for chips. Fantastic. They've got a crispiness, and they've got a weird sort of sweetness almost. It's not. I don't know if I'd describe it as sweet, especially, but it is that sort of quality. It's just a nice, rich, quality potato. And of course, they give you a quality fish to go alongside it. Again, great portion size. It's run by very nice people. They don't mess around. The one thing I will say is that I think, again, it's a bit pricey, but they're good potatoes. So I think you get your money's worth. And yeah, the shop itself is very small, so you can only fit maybe 3 people. But I find that with chip oils anyway. Yeah, it's good. And their logo is hilarious. I'm pretty sure they nicked it from a frame of Tom and Jerry. Probably just traced over it, because it definitely looks like a fish from... There was that one episode where Tom's playing... Is it the one where he's playing golf and he ends up getting chased by a fish? Or is he going fishing and he's chased by a fish? That makes more sense, doesn't it? There's definitely one where there's a fish. Yeah, it looks like it belongs there. Anyway, that's my top 5 chip oils. And, by extension, my top 1 chip oil in Robin Hood's Bay. So let me know what you would recommend, fish and chip shop wise, in your local area or further afield. Any that you've been to that you would like to recommend, put them in the comments. That's all from me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.